What's going on, YouTubers? Welcome to another video unboxing and review. Today we're checking out the second in the Avengers Endgame Black Order Iron Studios line. We have Cull Obsidian. Cull Obsidian is another character I already own in 1/10. I have the Infinity War version. I do think this one looks much better because it's more accurate. It's going to have better presence, although the other one has a better base. But I'm quite excited for this because it's the biggest piece within that line. After this, we should be getting Ebony Maw and Proxima Midnight. And the final one will be for a while. Forget his name. I'm real excited to finish this line though, because I love the Black Order. I love the Children of Thanos. I thought they were super, super cool in the movie. So when Iron Studios showed off this line, I was like, oh, I have to get that. So I ended up pre-ordering them all, and I ended up ordering them all, well, not all of them, but most of them through Iron Studios Directs at a 10% off coupon. Although two of them I used points on Sideshow to just get them for free. So he has a similar base to Thanos. They're very simple, just rocky bases. No addition size. It looks like he comes in 3 pieces. Oh yeah, he's a beast. For a 1/10, he's a big character. And he's weighty. Yeah, this looks awesome. There he is. Very big for a 1/10 scale. So this is the weapon he used at the beginning of Infinity War when he was fighting Spider-Man and Iron Man. I believe he also used it in Endgame too, I'm pretty confident. I need to rewatch Endgame. I'm waiting to rewatch it till I finish getting all my statues. Frankly, I want to rewatch all of the entire Marvel Cinematic Universe, but that's a hefty time commitment. So I won't do that until I finish all my statues, basically finish my Marvel collection. So from the look of it, this just connects via magnet, so that's basically his weapon. And it goes through like that. Pretty. How does this look when he holds it? Okay, so it's like this. So it's like this when he holds it. Just like that. So is that right? Yeah, that's right. So there we have it. 1/10 Cull Obsidian. These 1/10 scales are always very quick to unbox because there's usually not a lot of parts and they're tiny, so it's easier to, control the box. But he's quite big for a 1/10 scale. I believe he's about 13, 14 inches tall. I think 14 inches tall. Well, let's check him out. So there is a portrait. Looks fantastic. I love the texture they did here on all this skin tone. Like the way they did these scales, they look fantastic. Very, very cool. And then his armor looks fantastic. Tons of texture. This thing is just screaming detail. It's such a small size. His outfit just has extreme texture. This looks like something that'd be in 1/4 scale for sure. Man, if this was 1/4 scale, oh my gosh. Even if they did this in 1/6 scale, I definitely would have bought it. Would have been quite pricey though. Looks like there's a little bit of battle damage right there on his chest. This weapon is huge and super cool. It's one that like extended. Very, very cool looking. So love the pose. He's just ready to fight. He has his giant thing. It's basically, this reminds me of when they just barely came out of the portal or they were beamed down, basically, and he's ready to fight. Thanos is pointing his sword forward, which is one pose that Thanos also has. So definitely a fantastic looking piece though. That's huge. Let's go ahead and set it up though next to Thanos and see how it looks. Alrighty, so here it is in the setup, and man, he is a beast. You thought Thanos was big. He is almost double the size. It's crazy how thick and girthy he is. You know, look at him next to like Black Widow. It does make me understand why this costs double the price of a standard 1/10. So a standard 1/10 nowadays runs from 100 to 125, really, like the tinier, like Black Widow type ones. And then he was 250. You look at him next to Black Widow. Yeah, I can understand why it's 250. It's 4 times bigger, so totally makes sense. So I understand where their prices come from. I mean, 250 is still a hard one to eat for a 1/10 scale, but it is a very big, girthy piece. You know, look at that. He is a beast. He looks awesome. So the way I'll probably display this is I want him next to Ebony Ma, because they were together, you know, in Infinity War at the beginning. So I want them together. So Ebony Ma is going to go right there. And then the other two are going to go right there. I'll just make sure I can see Thanos perfectly fine. So I can see all of them. And then the double snap. I think it looks sick. And then, of course, we'll get Red Skull behind her, you know, from the Vormir scene. But this is looking awesome. I can't wait to get the next two. I should get 2 in a row once they arrive between Feb and March. So hopefully in the next few weeks we can add 2 more and then finish it off. But this is definitely very cool. Just something under my TV I'm doing right now that I quite like, you know, because I love the Black Order. So this is probably the only statues we're going to get of them. I highly doubt we're going to get like a 1/4 or 1/3 scale. If they ever did make them in 1/4, I would 100% buy them. I mean, I already have the Thanos, just make the additional 4 members, but I doubt they'll do that. But Cull has quite a good presence for a little 1/10 scale. He's a big piece. You know, especially next to Thanos, who previously I always thought was huge. This one feels monstrously big. You know, the other one was also very big, the Infinity War one, but because of the pose, it didn't feel as big. This one feels, you know, much taller, and I don't know, they're both huge, but I think I like this one a little bit more. The other one just has a much better base. But overall, it's a solid 1/10 scale, so, you know, if you're a big fan of Cull Obsidian or you're collecting the, you know, you want a Black Order statue line, this is the way to go, I feel. Let me know your thoughts and comments below. Like, comment, subscribe. Have a great day. Before I end, I just realized I totally forgot to put one additional piece on. He has this sash. I totally forgot that. And I do like that it adds that. It adds a good change of color. So, couldn't believe I just saw that when I was about to put away the box. But there it is, the little sash for Cull Obsidian. Super cool. Thanks for watching.